Just when you thought Prince Harry and King Charles might actually finally be ready to play nice, dramatic pause the universe said nope, and served up the most spectacular royal PR disaster since the last one. We're talking about leaked meetings, finger-pointing, and enough palace drama to power Big Ben for a year. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Hit that subscribe button if you love watching the royals fumble harder than a tourist trying to understand cricket. Because trust me, this saga has more twists than Harry's journey from spare air to California spare. Let's rewind the royal tape, shall we? For those living under a rock, or perhaps avoiding royal news for their mental health. Which, fair enough, Harry and Charles have been about as friendly as two hedgehogs in a phone box since 2020. Earlier this year, Harry dropped a bombshell during a BBC interview that had palace watchers clutching their pearls. He said, and I quote, "There's no point in continuing to fight anymore. Life is precious. I don't know how much longer my father has." Now, when a prince starts talking about mortality on national television, you know we've moved past regular family drama into someone needs to call Dr. Phil territory. The context? Charles is battling cancer, Harry's stuck in his Montecito mansion feeling guilty, and William's probably somewhere rolling his eyes so hard they've achieved orbit. Classic Windsor dysfunction at its finest. Because nothing says healthy family dynamics like airing your daddy issues on the BBC while your father's fighting for his life. But plot twist, this actually seemed to work. So here's where our story gets properly mental. Last week, and by last week, I mean literally July 2025. So fresh the ink's still wet on the scandal sheets. Something unprecedented happened. A secret meeting took place at a posh London club between Harry's people and Charles's people. Think of it as royal diplomatic relations, but with more champagne and probably better canapes than the UN. Now, when I say secret, I mean it was about as secret as Harry's bald spot. Which is to say, the paparazzi got everything. Photos, details, probably someone's lunch order. The Daily Mail published photos showing the Duke's representatives having what sources called a peace summit. Picture this, high-stakes royal negotiations happening over cucumber sandwiches, while photographers are probably hanging from the chandeliers getting shots. It's like Mission Impossible, but with more tweed and infinitely worse operational security. The meeting itself, described as the first serious step in years towards resolving the long-running family rift. Sources were practically giddy, calling it progress, hope, maybe even, dare we dream, reconciliation. Because clearly, the best way to heal family wounds is to send your assistants to chat while you stay home. Nothing says I love you, Dad, like delegating emotional labor to your staff. Peak royal efficiency right there. Remember how I said this was supposed to be secret? Well, someone forgot to tell the entire British press corps. Within hours, every royal correspondent in London was typing faster than Harry running from royal duties. And here's where it gets really spicy. Both sides are now pointing fingers faster than a compass in a magnetic storm. Harry and Meghan are said to be frustrated following reports of the peace summit, which is diplomatic speak for absolutely furious. The palace camp? They're convinced Harry's people leaked it to make him look like the peacemaker. Because nothing screams "I'm the reasonable one" like immediately telling the press about your secret reconciliation attempts. Royal author Phil Dampier jumped in with all the subtlety of a royal proclamation, claiming Harry leaked the details to portray himself as the one who is trying to patch things up. Ouch! That's some serious tea spilling right there. But the real plot twist? The palace is not sitting well with the fact that Prince Harry approved this meeting, which has now been leaked to the press. Translation: Charles is not happy, and when the king's not happy, nobody's happy. Cookie crumblers, what happened next was like watching a diplomatic dinner party turn into a food fight. Spectacular, messy, and absolutely nobody's coming out clean. The fledgling royal peace deal between Prince Harry and King Charles lay in ruins faster than you can say "God save the king." We went from maybe there's hope to nope, never mind in the time it takes to brew a proper cup of tea. The leak didn't just embarrass everyone involved. It completely destroyed any trust that might have been building. Because nothing builds family trust like having your peace talks become front-page news before you've even had dessert. It's like trying to have a heart-to-heart while a documentary crew films your every move. The most telling detail? Prince William was notably absent from any mention of this peace summit. Royal experts are calling his absence a warning shot, which in royal speak means absolutely not happening on my watch. So now we've got Charles feeling betrayed by the leak, Harry frustrated that his olive branch got torched, and William probably somewhere muttering "I told you so" into his morning Earl Grey. It's like watching a royal version of a group project where everyone blames everyone else, except the stakes are a 1,000-year-old monarchy and the group grade is measured in public approval ratings. Now, let's step back from the immediate drama and look at what this clusterfuck actually tells us about the state of the royal family. Because cookie crumblers, this isn't just about hurt feelings and bad timing. If you're as fascinated by this story as I am, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we'll be following homewards every step of the way. This is either going to be the greatest royal success story ever, or the most educational royal failure in modern history. And either way, it's going to be absolutely riveting to watch. And if you're new to the Royal Cookies family, welcome to the most entertaining royal coverage this side of Buckingham Palace. We serve up the facts with just the right amount of sass and zero boring documentary voices. Until next time, keep calm and carry on. But maybe keep an eye on those homelessness statistics because we're about to find out if Prince William can actually walk the walk.